Welcome back to another top series. This time, we will be talking about some improvisation done by actors in their movies. The world of cinema is as unpredictable, some would say, as life itself. Sometimes on the screen, things that we see are not exactly planned in advance, and sometimes we're not even in the script. Very talented actors tend to put a part of themselves in the shooting process. Some make it more dramatic, some make it funnier, and some just don't like the strict lines that they were given. Consequently, the films are much more enjoyable and exciting. I am sure that they are doing their hard work just to impress us and to entertain us, and it is truly proved by the quality of their movies, and how we are deeply moved by their acting skills. Now it's time to have a cup of tea and relax as we are going to reveal the top 12 improvisations done by actors. Number 12, Spider-Man Homecoming 2017. "It's not a hug, I'm just grabbing the door for you," is the phrase from the funny scene where Tony Stark reaches for Peter Parker. This was an improv between the two actors, Tom Holland and Robert Downey Jr. And Holland was actually the initiator. He just wanted to hug his partner during one of the takes, but Downey reacted so fast that the creators decided to keep the scene in the movie. Number 11, American Hustle 2013. In American Hustle, there is a very emotional scene where Jennifer Lawrence, who plays the wife of the main character, is arguing with his lover portrayed by Amy Adams. At a certain point, the argument is so heated that Lawrence just kisses Adams aggressively and laughs. Later, actress Amy Adams said that this scene was not in the script in the first place. She just made it up and the director supported her. Number 10, Star Wars The Last Jedi 2017. The viewers didn't really like Star Wars The Last Jedi, but there was one scene that moved everyone. In the scene, Luke Skywalker tells his sister Leia, "No one's ever really gone," and kisses her on the forehead. This moving kiss was Mark Hamill's idea. The director loved this idea so much that he decided to keep it in the film. This episode has even more depth because of the fact that Carrie Fisher, who played Leia, died a year before the film was released. So in a way, we saw an episode of two characters saying goodbye to each other. Number 9, Saving Private Ryan 1998. In Steven Spielberg's drama, there is an episode where Tom Hanks's character, Captain Miller, and Private Ryan, portrayed by Matt Damon, share some memories about home. So, Damon had made up the story of his character himself. His monologue about his brothers and his youth was so moving that it was really hard to believe that this scene wasn't part of the original script. Number 8, Captain America: The First Avenger 2011. The impressive scene where Captain America gets his perfect body also has an element of improvisation to it. In this scene, actress Hayley Atwell didn't follow the script and instinctively touched Chris Evans' body. The creators decided to keep the scene in order to show how attractive the new superhero was. Hayley Atwell has told the story of the first time she saw a shirtless Chris Evans at least once before Esquire ran with it, back in 2011, when Captain America: The First Avenger was released. But we didn't know then what we know now. Namely, Chris Evans as Captain America has become one of the strongest linchpins in the massive Marvel Cinematic Universe, and Atwell's Peggy Carter has become a force to be reckoned with in her own right. So, now's the perfect time to revisit their meet cute and watch Atwell pull an adorable face or two while recounting it. Last week at Wizard World Comic Con in St. Louis, Atwell revealed that her favorite scene with Chris Evans was, obviously, that dramatic kiss. She then went on to relay the story of when she saw Evans with his top off for the first time and impulsively just grabbed his boob. The internet thanks her for acting on that completely natural impulse. Number 7. Fight Club 1999. The first fight where Brad Pitt's character Tyler explains what the Fight Club even is a partial improvisation of Edward Norton and director David Fincher. In the beginning, Norton's character was just supposed to hit Pitt on the shoulder. But just before the shooting, the director asked him to do something unexpected. Edward had no better idea than to punch an unsuspecting Brad in the ear. So, Pitt's yells and Norton's apologies looked very realistic. Number 6. The Godfather 1972. Leave the gun, take the cannoli, is a quote from the legendary movie The Godfather, and it is one of the most popular phrases from the film. The second part of this phrase is pure improvisation from the actor Richard S. Castellano. He was supposed to just say, "Leave the gun." But Castellano added the cannoli part because he remembered a different scene where his wife asks him to bring home this Italian dessert. The scene where Paulie gets popped begins with Clemenza leaving his house and his wife shouting, "Don't forget the cannoli." A last-minute dialogue addition from director Francis Ford Coppola. There follows a montage of stock footage of period New York, and then a shot of the car driving in the countryside beyond New York. Clemenza asks to pull over to take a leak, and the distance pokes the Statue of Liberty. Number 5. Raiders of the Lost Ark 1981. In the script, Indiana Jones was supposed to fight the bad guy with a sword, and it was planned to be a long, intense fight scene. Everything was prepared for the shooting of this epic scene, but the day before, actor Harrison Ford got food poisoning, and he wasn't ready for a long, drawn-out fight. So instead of a sword fight, he just pulled out his gun and shot the guy. This part became iconic. Number 4. Call Me By Your Name, 2017. In the drama Call Me By Your Name, the most memorable scene is the last shot where the character of Timothée Chalamet just looks into the camera for 2 seconds, as if he is looking right into your heart. This powerful move was done by the young actor himself. It is not surprising that Timothy was nominated for an Oscar for Best Actor, and he became the youngest nominee in this category since 1938. Incredible. Number 3. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, 2011. The scene from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, where Voldemort hugs Draco as if saying "welcome home," was Ralph Fiennes' idea. In the script, the character was supposed to just walk by, but Fiennes thought that was a bit too boring. In the end, the scene looked pretty awkward and pretty creepy, and it highlighted the fact that the Dark Lord is absolutely incapable of having good feelings. Number 2. Titanic, 1997. The phrase Jack screams when he is at the nose of the Titanic, "I am the king of the world," was Leonardo DiCaprio's idea that the director loved. Besides, in the scene where Jack draws Rose naked, he made a mistake. According to the script, DiCaprio had to say "over on the bed," but he ended up saying "over on the bed, the couch." So the actor made a mistake and corrected himself quickly, and director James Cameron decided not to do another take of this scene. He explained it this way: the viewers would understand what the young man was thinking. Number 1. 300, 2007. The famous yell of King Leonidas, "This is Sparta!" which became one of the most popular memes on the internet, is the actor Gerard Butler's improvisation. Not long ago, he revealed this to GQ in an interview. The director's idea was that Gerard Butler's character was supposed to whisper this phrase quietly and then kick the Persian messenger into the well. but the actor asked for another take. According to his words, nobody expected him to yell this loudly, so his colleagues could barely keep themselves from laughing. But the director loved the scene so much that he decided to keep it in the film. What do you think about the improvisation done by these actors? Did they add an atmosphere of fun, drama, or charisma to their movie? Well, I'm sure it really helps to make an audience moved by their movie, creating a long-lasting impression. This improvisation literally bleeds the talent and skills of these actors. It also shows how they are putting their heart into it and doing their best to catch the people's own heart to reach them by their films. Reaching the individual standard of a movie is not easy to do, but their determination really helps to capture their feelings and emotions. Thus, it also makes the film way more popular and top-grossing, resulting in an increased salary to these actors. So, what do you have to say about their determination to add the excitement to their films? If you want to voice your opinion, feel free to leave a comment below. Also, if you like this video, just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You can also turn on notifications to keep updated for the latest video. Stay tuned for another top series. Have a nice day.